Hello everyone, welcome to Porterhouse Mod Reviews. I'm Porterhouse. Today we're going to be looking at two mods. We're going to be looking at a weapons mod and a follower mod. We're going to start with the weapons mod. Tish seems a little sad about that. She's seldom, if ever, without a follower. But she's just going to have to be patient. We will get to the follower. The weapons mod is not so much as a weapons mod, it is a weapons replacer. This is by Crazy Lion. This is his Daedric weapon replacer. It is a work in progress. He's only done a few of the weapons. He's done the one-handed sword, the two-handed sword, the one-handed axe, and the two-handed axe, and the dagger. All of them look fantastic. Tish is currently wearing the two-handed sword, which I'm going to let you take a better look at it here in a minute. Crazy Lion has, well, put it this way, I did some digging in the Nexus to see what else he's done. He has also done a weapon from scratch called the Gore Howl. It is beautifully made. He also has done an ebony blade replacer that's going to be my next download. It is absolutely fantastic. I would have loved to have reviewed that, but it looks like other people beat me to it numerous times. So I'm just going to have to lump it, download it, and enjoy it without reviewing it for him. He's also did a barrel and crate replacer that I did download and try out. And to give you an idea of what kind of skill level this fellow has, I'm going to have you look at a before shot of a barrel. And now I'm going to have you look at an after shot. And this is the 2K texture. It's also available in 512 and 1K. But I went ahead and downloaded the 2K. You can see he did a fantastic job. He has applied this to his weapons as well, and I'm going to let you take a look at this real quick. There we go. Actually, I think what we'll do is I'll pose Tish and let you take a look at it from this angle. It is absolutely stunning. I like the way he did the edges of the blade. I love the glowing parts of it. You can actually kind of see along the grip where the purple, bit of a purple tinge. Don't always see that. It might depend on your E and B. It might depend on your lighting. Sometimes it looks just flat black, but he does have this purple sheen to it. I think he did a fantastic job. All of the weapons are of this quality. I'm going to throw up some still shots here in a bit before we move on, but as you can see, he is extremely talented. It was absolutely my pleasure to review this mod, and just a little more background on him. He is from Malaysia. If Crazy Lion, if you're watching, I've been to your country a long time ago. Started out in Singapore, crossed over into Malaysia, went to a little town called Batu Pahat, I think is how it was pronounced. Either I pronounced it right when I was there, or the locals were too polite to correct me. I strongly suspect the latter. Your country is beautiful. The people were very friendly. If I ever went overseas again, I would definitely give Malaysia another look. It is a beautiful country. So anyway, now that I'm done talking about Malaysia, we're going to move on to our follower mod. And while Tish goes to go gather her and give her some of these Daedric weapons to try out, I'm going to throw up some still shots I took earlier today, and you enjoy. And I'll be back in a moment. Alright everyone, we're back. This is our second mod of the review. But before we get started, I wanted to let you know that I listened to the first segment earlier today. Didn't realize that there was something wrong with the mic. There may still be something wrong with the mic. Hopefully this turns out okay. I need to get a different microphone. Also, it's kind of embarrassing to say I'm prone to sinus infections, and I got a lot of scarring up there. So if you hear whistling and wheezing, I'm not asthmatic. I just have bad sinuses. So usually it's not a problem. Last segment apparently it was. I could hear myself pretty clearly. I apologize for that. I'll try to make sure that the audio is clear and not, picking up my breathing so much. At some point I'm going to be picking up a new microphone to go with my recording, so it should be much clearer after that. Anyway, this is the follower mod, Ellindia Forest, by Regenbot03 and Wintermayfly. I've had smoking hot followers before. I've had warrior women followers before. I have not had one that was just plain adorable, and she is so cute. The mod authors did a fantastic job. She always seems to have this little smile on her face. The one she has on there now is because of the facial expression project, but even without it, she looks like she has a little smile. She comes with the Crimson Twilight armor that you see on her now. There's an additional jacket that goes with it. I think she looks better without it, but in any case, it suits her well. The mod authors made a fantastic choice with that. She comes in CBBE, HDT, and TBBP. She also comes in UNPB, HDT, and TBBP. You will require the Dragonborn DLC because the mod author gave her the Nordic bow and arrows. He also recommends Face Light, which I have on her. And of course you're going to need the XPMS or XPMSE skeletons and HDT physics. So a little bit of an explanation of why the mod author created her is that he wanted a weak archer. And you heard that right, a weak archer. Now the reason he wanted one, and here I'll just read what he said. Sorry for her weakness, but I really hate overpowered followers who can wipe out a whole dungeon even if I didn't touch anything. Beating Draugrs with my two-handed axe is the reason why I play Skyrim. So here she is, please enjoy. So he made her an archer, but a weak one. I've had her for a while. I didn't really notice her weakness, but then again, I usually travel with an entourage. So she is a young female Nord who dreams of becoming an adventurer. She was basically a spoiled rich girl, decided she wanted to be an adventurer, so she put together this outfit and her weapons and basically ran away. The author goes on to say that she's pretty weak and can't give great damage to the enemies because she's still young, but she can run very fast and her cute face makes it so enemies can't kill her. She's waiting for you in the frozen hearth in Winterhold. So I found that a little funny. She comes with a faux mod installer, so you can choose what options to install. She has the sexy sweaty body texture applied right now. You can also choose a non-glossy one when you're installing her. I went with, I think, just the basic defaults. I wanted her to look the way she does in the mod authors page. Like I said, she is absolutely adorable. We're going to unfreeze her in a bit and go out and find some enemies to fight. And since she is kind of a support character, I'm not sure how well it's going to go. I'm going to have to do a lot of filming in third person, so if you see me flailing around with an axe and missing a lot, it's because I am not accustomed to fighting in third person. I was going to give her some of the Daedric weapons, but since she is really an archer, I'm just going to keep them on Tish. I'll try to switch back and forth between weapons so you can see them all in use. And so we'll see you in a bit. Oh, and before I'm done, I'm going to take some nice still shots of Ellindia and put them at the end of the video. And I hope you enjoy. I'll see you out in the fighting fields in a few seconds here. Okay, we found this Imperial camp. We're going to attack. I'm going to soften them up a bit with the bow. There turned out to be... I've done this like 3 times now. There's just too many enemies to take on with just Lindria and the vanilla... Well, the vanilla stat Daedric weapons. So I'm going to take a couple out first. Actually, the one I'm interested in getting is probably this one. Oh, it would be the lady with the flame cloak. Oh, you just die, lady. You can see Lindria is actually doing pretty good. Oh, would you quit dodging me? Okay, so... we're going to start out with the Daedric War Axe. Oh, she's already dropped one.
I cannot best you.
Oh, that's right. I can't seem to hit you. Okay. Yeah, this... I have deadly winches installed, and this Imperial mage was just wiping the floor with us. That's why I wanted to drop her first before we went wading in. So that one didn't go too badly, but like I said, I had to soften them up from a distance first. Alrighty, so we're gonna go find some more enemies to fight, and we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, we're in the White River Watch, and already taken out some bandits. There was some random adventurer wandering around, so... Hello!
The bad times we've lost, friends.
Oh. Dropped a common bandit with a single arrow, so...
Tell you what, you start running so I can stab you in the back.
Okay, Ellindia, don't help. Come on, Lindria. Okay. Oh, I wonder what that was about. Ooh, nice. Take that. Okay, not entirely sure why she wasn't helping me much then. We're gonna try... She did shoot a couple arrows, killed a couple bandits, killed one with a single arrow. So I don't think she's that weak. We're gonna go try a dragon, and then I think we'll do our wrap-up. So, alright, we're at Lost Tongue Overlook. We're gonna go see if there's a dragon to fight. I do know there's going to be a... We'll just take that, thanks. Yep. Oh, good one too. That would be an ancient. Okay, not as much damage as you think that's going to cause, buddy. Okay, we're going to switch over to the battle axe. Classic dragon kill. Nice. I don't use two-handed weapons very often, so that was actually kind of a refreshing change from the standard one. I like the way she used two hands and just planted that in his skull. The whole time I was fighting, Lindria was just peppering it with arrows. I bet if we search him... Oh. Well, not all arrows are recoverable, but she was just peppering it with arrows. Neither of us was taking much damage from his breath weapons. Both Lindria and Tish are Nords, so... Ellindia, not Lindria. I need to stop saying that. So, that one actually went pretty well. We're going to try one more dragon, and then we'll call it quits. Alright, we're at Northwind Summit. We're going to go fight another dragon, and he's already spotted us. Oh, Ellindia's already peppering him with... Oh! Oop, I am getting my butt handed to me by that fire. Oops. Why won't that stay? Here we go, come on. Come closer so I can hit you with a sword. Oh. That was a nice kill scene too. Like I said, I don't use two-handed weapons very often, so that was pretty cool. Okay, so Ellindia, hang on. Ellindia has done exactly as the mod author designed her to do. She is an archer. She's not a strong archer. I don't think she's that weak, though. She did a fair amount of damage to Legion, some bandits, some Forsworn, and 2 dragons. So, as far as archery goes, she isn't too shabby. I really like this mod. I think it is a true work of art, really. I mean, she's absolutely adorable. That obviously took a lot of effort. Same goes for Crazy Lion's weaponry textures. Both mod authors obviously put a lot of work into their mods. I'm sure both mod authors have a mechanism in place for donations, or at the very least, make sure if you download these mods, try them out and you like them, make sure you endorse, and maybe give the mod author some kudos. But you know, if you have some spare bucks, end of the month, beginning of the next month, you know, donate a little money. You know, throw them a little love. They've both done a fantastic job, I think, and I think they deserve the, deserve a little monetary reward if you can afford it. So, anyway, that has been Crazy Lion's Daedric Replacer, and Ellindia by Regenbot03 and Wintermayfly. Both terrific mods. I highly recommend them both. If I had a rating system, they would get 5 out of 5, 2 thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. So, I will see you in the next mod review.